Greetings, people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Alright, it's time to go into this door to see if we can find Yuna. Supposedly this is the Cloister of Trials, right? Yep. There's our familiar cloister music, which we did not have in the previous one because we were too busy dealing with the fact that Seymour was a bad dude. Alright, now some people apparently don't like this cloister. And I will definitely admit that this cloister gets confusing if you don't know where to go. This is why your good buddy 480 is here, because he's going to help you navigate this cloister. Now, for the record, I don't know that you can leave without actually getting the treasure that is offered here. And there's actually two chests you can see. Well, we're going to be getting both of those. So the first thing we do is we push that pedestal. Don't even bother with the sphere that's in there. We will deal with that sphere later. Now, Tidus automatically walks onto the thing, and this happens. Now, this is one trippy cloister. I'll tell you that right now. I have... Full disclosure, I have never seen the movie Tron. But that's what everybody says whenever I see this kind of stuff. So, we'll just go with that. Alright, now it's asking me to confirm direction. As you can see, he's standing on a glyph that's pointing dead ahead. There are a few other glyphs around here that are changing directions that, you know, left, right, upright, that kind of thing. So we'll be using those. So the very first thing we're gonna do is I want to go right. So what I just did, that glyph was pointing up, and it was switching between up and left, and up and right, and up and right, or north and east. And so I just spammed the X button when it was pointing east or right. Now this one's only pointing forward, so I will press X to confirm the confirm the direction. So yeah, once again, I took the first right. Alright, now our pedestal rematerializes, and there is a Bevel sphere here. Let's take it. Now, right now, we don't have to do anything with this sphere. We just gotta hold it. So let's once more push this pedestal. Now we're going back. Alright, before I do anything, let me just look at my notes. I had to make notes for this one, because this one, even I can get lost on this one. Alright, weird camera angle, gotta say. Alright, yet again, the only direction I can go is forward. But what's going to happen... I am going to want to take the second right, which is actually the first one coming up. And I ended up going left. That's not what I wanted to do. That's nice. Alright, well, let me just push this back. Because that's not what I want to do. Let me show you what happens when you go all the way to the end of this thing. You fall off the edge and you die and you lose a life. No, I'm kidding. No, it just loops you right back to the beginning. So let's try that one again. So I want to miss the first right, and I want to take the second right. Right here. Got it. See, it was alternating between left and right. There we go. So now I want to place the Bevel sphere into this thing. Now I believe oh, see, so that opens up that. Now I believe that this pedestal doesn't even work if I remove the Bevel sphere that's already in it. We're about to find out. Just as an experiment. I can't seem to push it. Wow. Part of that's the way these pedestals work. Yeah, I'm thinking that's how it is. Alright, I was just curious. Yeah, okay, so it needs a Bevel sphere in order to even work. That's fine. It comes with one, don't mess with it. Alright, so now I want to ride this thing all the way to the end, so it'll loop back. And I want to take the first left, which is where I accidentally went last time. Right there. So, and if you don't know, the way you choose a direction is you spam the X button when your pedestal is on that thing and when the glyph is pointing in the direction you want. So you have to, it has to time just right. Alright, there's another Bevel Sphere here. We will take it. Then we'll head back. And yet again, I want to ride this thing all the way to the end. And let it loop around. Because now, I want to take the first right again. Just like that. I think. Did I do that right? Hang on, let me look at my notes. Yeah, I did that right. And see, now that we created that extra pathway, we can now go left. So when the glyph is pointing left, you'll just press the X button. Like that. It would be nice if it froze all the time. Oh, hang on a minute. We want to take the third right. Right there. And I messed it up. Try it again. Go straight forward. Take the third right. 1, 2, 3. Goodness gracious, I'm spamming the X button. This never gave me any trouble in my practice run. What the crap? That's not right. No, I don't want to go this way. Ugh. In my practice run, this went so flawlessly. Why am I having trouble now? I don't know if there's input lag because I'm recording. Alright. I think I have to go right. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Titus, my man. There you go. Why I didn't want to do it last time. Anyway. Now let's place our Bevel Sphere into this wall slot. Okay, well it opened up that. But there's unfortunately nothing I can do because it needs another sphere and I don't have... I mean, I could take the one out of the pedestal, but just trust me, it wouldn't help me. I need a different sphere for that. Now I need to go back. Now what's going to happen is it's going to automatically go right, and he's going to fall off the edge and he's going to loop back around. Now I want the second right. So not counting this one. I want the second right. So 1, 2. And missed it. It's gonna be another one of those. Alright, button mashing so you can hear it. I'm gonna button mash by the microphone so you can hear it. Got it. Alright, well now I want to take this sphere, which is a glyph sphere. We'll grab that. And then we push this thing back. And I believe what I want to do now is I want to take the very next right. Which is yet again... Oh, yeah, this right. I want to take this right. Got it. Which, yet again, that is the third right. That's the first one that I was having so much trouble with. That's the one... Yeah, that's this one that we opened up. I want to place the glyph sphere here. And that opens up that, and now I can take the destruction sphere. So I did all that just to get the stupid destruction sphere. But, I mean, we do need it. Alright, what do I do with the destruction sphere? I head back. Ugh, this is the back and forth stuff. Now I have to go back to where we picked up the glyph sphere. So, automatically it goes right. So, ignore this. And once it starts moving, take the second right again. Ah, crap. Come on now. There we go. My finger is getting my hand is getting tired from spamming this one button. Anyway, you come here with the destruction sphere, you place it. And it does what? It does that, okay. So now, let's see. Oh, I know what we do next. Back to where we placed the glyph sphere, we gotta go there one more time. So that'll be this last right here. Because... And we don't want the glyph sphere. We're done with the glyph sphere. But there is a bevel sphere here, and we want to grab it. I suppose it doesn't have to be this particular bevel sphere, but it's like, we need a bevel sphere. And this one's elected. See, now I can't get over there, but that's fine. We're done with that area. All we wanted from that was the destruction sphere. So let this thing loop us around one more time. And now we want to take, not this right, we want to take, yeah, after this section, we want to take the first right. So not this one. This one. Ah, first try. And there's nowhere for me to go but continuing onward. I mean, I could go backwards, but like, why would I want to do that? And it's automatically going to turn me this way. And thanks to the destruction sphere, I can now go up this trippy thing. Alright, that should be all I need my notes for. Alright, now I'm going to climb these staircases. We're not quite done with the pedestal, but first let's get that chest. I got an HP sphere. Nice. You want to place this... Oh, hang on, I'm just looking. Yeah, anyway, you want to place this bevel sphere. Okay. That creates a path for that. But how do I get my pedestal up here? It's all the way down there. Ah, one of these pedestal switches. Nice. Now I just push that. Because, you know, heaven forbid Tidus actually walk on the trippy tronny thingy. But maybe it's not solid. Maybe he'd fall right through. I don't know. Anyway, got a Night Lance. Alright, well that's all we need. That's all we can do here. Let me just, I guess party formations don't matter. Alright, let's get out of here. We are done.
Yuna?
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for?
We can't interfere. It's a rule. Can't quite lift it, can you, Titus?
Hey!
You can stuff your taboos!
Yeah, come on. Waka, you still believe in Yevon? You still want to follow their rules? Kamari certainly doesn't care. See, Kamari knows what's up. He's like, whatever we gotta do to get to Yuna. Thanks, bud. I always said you were the cool one. Waka and Lulu talk trash. Oh, I love this part. That's our little ghost boy that's been following us throughout this entire game. He's singing.
What's that?
A faith. They join with the summoner, and together receive the Aeon.
Then why have I
They are
been singing?
human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Why do you say that, Orin?
Yuna!
She's alright, Titus. This happens every time she joins with a faith. See, even Orin knows.
Wait! Don't come out!
Why, are you changing or something? Oh, you're actually being held prisoner.
There's the last of them.
Maester
You
Keenock.
are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Yeah, right. About as fair as a Cardassian trial. Which means, for those of you who haven't watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, the trials were determined... The sentence was determined long before the trial even took place. Trial was just a show. Anyway, we got Bahamut. Yay! Unfortunately, we can't use it right now because we're kind of prisoner. Actually, Yuna's kind of comatose right now. Couple things. I love... I don't know why. I love that little boy, Faith, that we've been seeing this whole time, is the Faith for Bahamut. And so, like... If you listen to the soundtrack, the version of the Faith that sings for, you know, I think Ixion, it's like a deep baritone voice. I don't know the words. You know, Shiva, she's like probably a soprano, maybe an alto. And you know, I think Ifrit's actually kind of a tenor. I don't know. I just love that the one for Bahamut, it's the voice of a young boy. Like it's so ironically poetic. Like, Bahamut is often regarded as the top summon. Well, he used to be the top summon until basically Final Fantasy VI. Then he stopped being the top summon. But I just love that something as big and gnarly as Bahamut's got the faith that represents him is that of a young boy. I don't know, I just find that interesting. Anyway, let's press confirm. And... yeah, you know, I could quit here, but no, I think I'm going to keep going. Yeah. All that's coming up next is going to be some cutscene. And then we'll be able to save again. So let's go ahead and continue. Where do I want to save? I'll save right here. And this way I don't have to do that stupid cloister again.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session.
Oh, who's that?
The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name.
Oh, it's Alonso, talking like a normal person.
To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
I'll talk about his voice later.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Oh, he's a maester.
Summoner Yuna,
They did say there were four maesters, I
you
should say.
have sworn to protect the people of Yevon. True?
True.
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado. Conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon.
Well, the Albed kidnapped me, and as for Seymour, he inflicted the same kind of...
court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
He inflicted the same kind of violence on his father.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour.
Basically, yeah.
He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
He doesn't
Not
care.
only that,
He's like, yeah, I did it. And?
Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Now, I feel like that's a translation error.
The unsent to where they belong?
I think she meant to say, let me send Maester Seymour where he belongs. Because I don't think Micah can do it.
Maester?
Yeah, let me send Seymour.
Send the dead?
Yep. Whoa, what the...
You would have to send me too.
Micah's already dead.
Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
And the Ronso knows this, Kelk.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
And Keenock knows it too.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
I can't remember if Keenock's dead or not.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord. Like my father before me.
I am a Jedi, like my
I am
father
on
before
a
me.
pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings.
So be it, summoner.
Are you telling me that too is futile?
Pretty much, I mean, sin keeps coming back.
Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone.
I got a whole bunch of guardians with
All
me.
the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Pretty much.
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
So this whole thing's like a show to you guys.
Never futile, but never ending.
Not really a show, but it's like...
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
It's a control complex, basically.
Lord Micah.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
No. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
That's a bit extreme.
Lord Micah.
There's a difference between questioning something and opposing it. Questioning means I just want to know what the heck is going on.
Get me out of here! I want out now!
Oh yeah, they're gonna listen.
You hear me?
They don't care.
You waste your breath.
Yeah. For some reason, I can see Jekt doing that too. So like, Tidus, in many ways, reminds me of his dad.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
So all of Yevon was corrupt.
Make it?
Who didn't see that coming?
What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
That's a good question.
The spiral of death.
Hence the name Spira.
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
It's the circle. The circle of... Okay, anyway.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Ooh! Tell him, Orin. Also, we're not dear friends, Keenock. I could tell Orin hated your guts from the beginning. Which is interesting, because they seemed to be good friends back in the day. Keenock seemed like a cool dude. I wonder what
Looks
went
like
wrong.
you're next. Next for what?
Next for your midnight swim. Like, you called that an execution? That was anticlimactic.
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Also,
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
how are you talking underwater, Titus? Anyway.
Ooh, you made it!
Oh yeah. We three are the only ones who can swim.
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
You called...
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
You said it, Titus. That's lazy.
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
That's lazy,
Let's wait at
incompetent,
the exit.
If there is an exit.
and possibly treacherous. Like, oh yeah, we executed them, we threw them in the water. Wink, wink. We were actually hoping they would escape.
How fares the Ronso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Oh yeah?
Ever the Ronso.
Seems like they're kind of leaving him a little bit in the dark
Hard-headed,
too.
Hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might.
Well, this is a
These
JRPG.
guards at the exit kill any who emerge.
We are going to live on that small chance.
Sir, leave that to me.
Oh, first your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Good point.
Very well. As you wish.
I feel like they're all corrupt, but Seymour's got his own
Lady
ambition.
Yuna, forgive me.
Wait, what? I actually don't know who said that. To the condemned, stone panels are scattered throughout the Via Purifico. Step on one to transport yourself to the next panel in the indicated direction. Nothing will happen if there is no panel to receive you at the far end. Well, we're gonna do that later. I'm going to use that save sphere to save. Hey, we're controlling Yuna. Okay, cool. I made it. You can get into random battles here. Couple things. I feel like... So the maesters are corrupt. I guess Ronso Kelk Ronso is somewhat corrupt too, but there's a lot they're not telling him. But in the meantime, Seymour still seems to have his own ambition that is apart from what Micah and Keenock want, because he wants Yuna for something, and he's clearly planning to defy the other Maesters to get her. So he seems like the most dangerous out of the bunch, but they're all corrupt. They're all dirty. The entire religion of Yevon is dirty, basically. And lastly, the thing I want to talk about is Maester Kelk Ronso, his voice. I just want to plug that voice actor real quick. That is the voice of Corey Burton. And he is someone whose voice I have literally grown up listening to. That dude was, I believe he's still alive, a phenomenal, versatile voice actor. He can do all sorts of different voices, and they all sound fresh and natural to him. He is one of the GOATs, in my opinion, as the young people say, GOATs. He is one of the best, in my opinion. He's right up there with the likes of Clancy Brown, Jess Harnell, Tara Strong. I mean, he is good. So anyway, we're gonna save here, and we will figure out what we want to do with Yuna in the next video. I'll save over this because I don't really need it. So thank you all so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts, and until next time, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Pieces.